the top two teams in each conference, the team to beat would be which? You got the Patriots, who, by the way, lowered their average touchdowns given up statistic from 0.9 to 0.81 per game. It's crazy. Yeah. And then you've got the Ravens tonight. Then you've got the Niners, who just boat raced Green Bay coming off its bye week with the Saints in a shootout at home, the most entertaining game of yesterday. Which team is the team to beat?
So if I look on the NFC side, here's what I'll say. I think Kyle Shanahan, if he's not the best play caller and run designer in football, somebody needs to show me another person. They have a style that plays anywhere, anytime, against anyone. They have a defensive line. They got 5 first-round picks. They get after your quarterback, and they make your offense. They made Aaron Rodgers look like he shouldn't even be a Pro Bowler last night because pressure will force any quarterback to look like that. So I think on the NFC side, it's the 49ers. I get it. Some people aren't sold on Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm not even saying I'm sold on him, but Jimmy has performed and answered all the questions. So you can be kind of lukewarm on Jimmy. That's you. I think the 49ers are the team to beat on the NFC side. On the AFC side, probably surprise people. I'm going to go with the Patriots. And I know they haven't looked great offensively. What are they, 10-1? If they stay at that game, whoever they play has got to come to Foxborough. It's going to be cold. It's going to be wet.
Maybe Lamar and John Harbaugh has history of winning there.
He's been there, all right? But let me ask you a question. Yes. This is one of those rhetorical questions.
Yes.
In January, who do you trust, Brady and Belichick or Lamar and Harbaugh? Who do you trust?
I hear you.
And I think that's what you got to come down to. I think winning in the regular season is one thing at home. Can Baltimore, and I'm not saying they can't, I'm just giving you my opinion. I think going to Foxborough when it's going to be 5 degrees in late January, the wind is going to be blowing. We're not going to be able to throw the football. I know you're going to run it. You know you're going to run it. Can you still run it? Can you run your quarterback? Is he going to want to get hit when it's wind chill 0? All those things factor. New England has done that, and something tells me that Belichick wants that matchup. He wants Ravens in Foxborough against Lamar, especially after the way Lamar embarrassed them in Baltimore this year. So I would lean Patriots, AFC, 49ers, NFC.
Yeah, you know Belichick will be talking all week long if that's the AFC Championship matchup. Yeah, they say we stink. They say, he'll use that.
Oh, without a doubt.
But you're using your logic, and it's very sound logic. Who would you trust on a championship Sunday in the NFC though? Peyton and Breeze, or Garoppolo and Shanahan?
I would probably lean toward Peyton and Breeze, but man, now I'm getting in my feelings a little bit with this defensive line though, because the 49ers defensive line is so good,
so young too,
and young,
and
they're gonna have to make decisions in the offseason with Armstead and Buckner, and I get it, and D Ford's they haven't played to their full capability yet because Ford has been hurt with the knee tendonitis, and so. Imagine what happens when they get really going. And Kittle's been hurt. And Saunders has been in and out of they haven't really and think about this. No Jerick McKinnon this year. Quan Alexander's hurt. So the people or the team that they could be, we still haven't seen. And we may not see it this year, but I just love what John Lynch, former teammate of mine, has done out there. I think the world of Kyle Shanahan. I just think they're built the right way, much like the Patriots are built the right way. Patriots are a running football team now. Brady tries to supplement the offense when he can. That's why he's so frustrated, because he's used to throwing 50 touchdown passes and all that, and he's had to mentally go from being the greatest quarterback of all time, which I think he is, to we're not doing those things anymore. And I can't have as big of an impact on the game, and it frustrates great people. It's no different when Michael got to a point where he couldn't get up and do 360 dunks, where Kobe didn't have the lift. Great players get frustrated, and that's the frustration you see from Tom Brady.
I'm sure also, too, because he thinks or he hears that people interpret it as he's getting older or longer in the tooth, and it might just be the circumstances in the roster. I mean, shoot, he's targeting Jacoby Myers 15 times, and a whole country's watching Week 12 game against the Cowboys.
Yeah. For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download the Rich Eisen Show app.